Hello everybody, welcome back. Now, in today's video, I am super excited to share with you my unboxing as well as my first impressions of the Honor X6C. This is actually Honor's latest entry-level device that comes packed with a whole load of features and specs that make it pretty irresistible at its price point. So, with that said, let's get on and see what's so great about the Honor X6C. Let's begin with the unboxing first. And opening up the box, we have this nice and neat presentation. First thing we see here is actually the phone itself. And yes, it looks very sleek. I'm going to put it down for a sec. We're going to take a look at the rest of the items inside the box. So, you do get yourself a 10-watt charging adapter. You also get a Type A to Type C charging cable. There's a SIM ejector tool. Moving further down, you do have yourself a quick start guide together with the warranty card. Now, some countries might actually include a transparent silicone case, but do check with your local retailers. As for the rest of it, you do get a pre-installed screen protector. Again, this is great because you don't have to spend additional money to protect your screen, and that's basically everything in the box. With that said, let's bring back the star of the show. The Honor X6C actually comes in two colors. We have this black as well as a blue. I personally think they both look fantastic. So, it's going to be hard to choose. But in terms of pricing, this phone retails for just 600 ringgit in Malaysia. In terms of availability, you can actually get it directly from Honor's official store. They also have some launch promotions going on. So, do check out the links below if you want to know more. Alright, so let's check out what we get with the Honor X6C. The first thing I must highlight here is the build quality, because I think they did a fantastic job here. The Honor X6C comes with a smooth rear panel that's actually really resistant to fingerprints. And I really like how it catches the light whenever you tilt it at different angles. I think it's great. The camera module itself is also quite interesting because I like how they integrated it with the body. It's got a very sleek feel to it. On the side here, you will notice that you do have your fingerprint scanner, which doubles as your power button. And again, it's very nicely integrated. Just right beside it, you do have your volume rockers. Everything feels very solid in hand. I gotta say, this is one of the best built budget phones that I've handled recently. Moving on, in terms of its display, you do get a 6.5-inch LCD panel with HD+ resolution. I think for the price that you're paying, the Honor X6C does exactly what you need it to do. If you're going to be watching a lot of videos on YouTube, it's great. If you're going to be scrolling through your social media, it's fantastic. It also has pretty slim bezels, which is great for its price range, and having a 6.5-inch display is just absolutely perfect for multimedia consumption. Alright, so moving on, I think the next thing that you should know about the Honor X6C is all about its performance. It is powered by the MediaTek Helio G36 processor. You also get 4 GB of RAM and up to 128 GB of internal memory that is expandable via microSD card. If you're looking at doing some gaming, sure, you can do that with the Honor X6C, but it is not designed for super heavy gaming. But let me show you guys what it can do. So, I loaded up Subway Surfers and I noticed that the gameplay was actually really smooth. It did not lag at all. I also loaded up a couple of games such as Asphalt and Mobile Legends, and I found that the game did play smoothly, but I had to turn the graphics down to the lowest setting in order to achieve that smooth game. So, you can definitely do some gaming with the Honor X6C. But if you're a really heavy gamer, I would suggest getting a higher-end phone. But for me, I think its performance is actually quite good for the price that you're paying. Next, I actually wanted to show you guys the cameras really quickly. So, at the back, you do get a dual camera setup, comprising of a 50-megapixel main sensor as well as a depth sensor. In terms of image quality, I found that it was actually quite pleasing. Pictures turned out pretty sharp, and I really like how the colors came out. So, again, let me show you guys a couple of pictures taken from the Honor X6C. It can actually shoot up to 1080p at 30 frames per second. I think for a budget phone, the footage came out alright. Alright, so the last thing I wanted to highlight here is actually the battery life. It comes with a whopping big 5000 mAh battery. This is actually huge, and it's definitely sufficient to last you a full day of usage. Now, according to my testing, I was able to get up to 18 to 20 hours of talk time. I was also able to get about 10 to 12 hours of non-stop video playback. And if you read just using it lightly, it can last up to 2 days on just one single charge. So, in terms of battery life, you do not have to worry about the Honor X6C. It's definitely going to last you. Alright, so I think that's pretty much what I have to share with you guys in terms of the Honor X6C. My first impressions of this phone is that it's extremely value for money. The Honor X6C has everything that you need in a smartphone. It comes with good RAM and storage that's expandable, a reliable processor, a large screen that's great for watching videos, and most importantly, it has an extremely long battery life. I think for the price of just 600 ringgit, the Honor X6C is a steal. It's definitely worth considering. With that said, thank you for watching today's video all the way to the end. Don't forget to drop a like if you want to see more content like this. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Do take care and stay safe. Bye bye.